Okay, beggars can't be choosers. I didn't like the end either, guys. But a win is a win. A regulation win is a regulation win. And they won the battle in the third, but we won the war when it was all said and done. So that's all I care about tonight. But I did not like the way it closed either, believe me. No, I did not. You know, can't they just give me one night off, honestly? Jim was texting me during the game, and he said the same exact thing. Can't they just give us a night off to relax? Like, honestly, you guys have to stress us out right to the end. Anyway, in the game, I liked a lot of what happened, guys, except for the last 2 minutes. Really, it was fine. It was really, we had this game put away, and they still came back like a good young team could. So let's look at the numbers. Here we go. Okay, shots on goal, 38-24, wide edge for Ottawa there. 57% on the power play, 43% for the Sabres. They were 0 for 4 on the power play. Our penalty kill's been terrific this year, folks. Power play, we were 1 for 2. They had 16 hits, we had 15 hits. There's another area we've improved on a lot. Even though it wasn't a lot of hits tonight, it was a rough game. 9 blocks for the Sens, 16 for the Sabres. Shots on goal per period. If I can get to it, there it is. And shots in the first period was 10-8 Ottawa. Second period was 10-9 Sabres. And Ottawa in the third, making their push 19-6 for that reason why it was 38-24 for the game. Scoring. Skinner opens it up from Tuck and Middlestat at 8:06 to make it 1-0 Sabres. And here's where I felt good for the first time in a while when Gergensen scored and made it 2-0 at 11:20, 2-0 Sabres after 1. Skinner makes it 3-0 at the 4:04 mark from Cousins and Middlestat. Middlestat had another good game. And then Chychrun gets them on the board at 13:14 from Tarasenko and Hamonic, or vice versa, and makes it a tight game. Now, you guys might, I don't know if you spotted it, but I thought they got away with a penalty right before that. It was a hook. I believe it was on Middlestat, or it might have been on Skinner. It was on one or the other. It was on one of our guys, and I thought it was a hook. They didn't call it, I believe, because of the score, and then Ottawa made it 3-1. And as fate would have it, on the power play, not short after, Tuck finally gets on the board this season from Dahlin and Thompson to make it 4-1 Sabres, and you could feel that the game was pretty much done right there. And then Tage gets also his second goal of the season from Power Jokiharju, and 5-1 Sabres going into the third. We go into the third. And all Ottawa in the third, folks, Tarasenko. But the last 5 minutes is when we collapsed, you know, from Shabbat and Joseph. Makes it 5-2. No point panicking, right? Then on the power play, which I really don't know why they got a power play, but it is what it is, I guess. And Norris scores from Batherson and Stützle, makes it 5-3. And then 19 seconds later, Joseph from Greg makes it 5-4, and what I thought was a soft goal that Luukkonen let in. His only one of the night, really. Luukkonen played well to the last 2 minutes, folks. The guy can't catch a break when it comes to getting a full game. I'm telling you. Like, it's so unfair that his goals against average tonight is 4.00 in this game. It just is. The way he played, the way he carried himself to the last 5 minutes, really. And even the goal when they made it, when they scored and made it 5-3, even then I felt bad for him that his goals against for the night was 3. But when he let in that fourth one, I was like, oh, come on, you know, like, honestly, don't do this to us tonight. But folks, it was a war tonight. Keep that in mind. So it was not surprising that they made a push at the very end because it was a war. And Tuck did his thing. You know, he scored, got in a fight. He did his thing, and I love the way Cousins fought up for his captain late later on and after the fight happened. I was just happy with the aggression overall by the Sabres in this game, guys. It's something we needed to do. We had to unite. We had to unite somehow, some way. If it means a fight on the ice, that's what it means. You could see that even Levi was into that. Like he was there, I noticed. And even he was into it. So it was like we needed tonight, guys, to really get this team going. And I believe a game like this can get us going now. Like, we'll see. We'll see. We got a tough opponent next game, but I'm thrilled we won, guys. I was nervous. I had that bad feeling. Maybe I was sensing this finish of this game. I don't know what it was, but I was uptight for this game, guys. I really was. I did not want to watch when it was 3-0 on. I forced myself to watch this game. I said, I know they're going to stress me out. And when we made it 5-1 and there's 5 minutes left and then there's all the drama going on, I didn't think Ottawa was going to come back like they did. So credit to them, guys. I mean, they did not throw in the towel against us when it was 5-1 with less than 5 minutes left. This is a good young team over there. We're going to have to keep our eye on in the future. So I'm happy the Sabres just won the war in this one tonight. I thought we deserved to win the game. We led all night long, really. I mean, think about it, guys, 2-0. From that point on, we weren't trailing. So it was really just one of those games that we had to get it, and we did. And I'm surprised. I'm a little taken back by this one, but I'm more taken back by how we kind of sat on it at the end a bit. But you could see, honestly, guys, it wasn't really their fault at the end. You could see how mad their bench was that this team was getting back into this game. They were angry as hell on the bench. You could see them swearing. If you were reading their lips, what they're saying, they were mad as hell that the Sens even climbed back into this to make it 5-4. And then a penalty, a dumb penalty by Girgensons at the end, could have cost us a monster game, a monster. This could have been a monster loss. Even if we lost in a shootout, I would have said this is awful what this could do to a team psychologically, Although, guys, I just wish they would get rid of extra time in hockey, period. It would have been much more exciting that the win was completely on the line in the last minute, not knowing that we have the overtime to fall back on, But anyway, we didn't need the overtime. That's all that matters. I'm not going to bitch and complain, guys, about a win. No way. No, not this one. This is a huge game off the schedule, a big road win to get our season going on the road. We looked really good for like most of that game, And this thing about turtling up and going into a shell and not going at them offensively in the third period, I hope they learned from it tonight because it could have cost them, guys, especially with Girgensons taking that penalty in the last minute. It could have cost us, and it would have been a disaster if they would have got a point out of this even. It would have been a disaster. We needed to get both points and them 0 in a game like that. So, yeah, I'm relieved. I'm relieved they won, but I couldn't believe at the end they had to stress me the way they did. I honestly, guys, come on. It's just, if we could... Oh, we got somebody who has to give their opinion, okay? My opinion, you know what it is today. I didn't like... Yes, okay, guys. Rome wants to give us 2 cents, and then he's going out to play. Here we go.
Citizens of the earth, you will be destroyed.
Okay, enough. Go. Good play.
Terminate.
Yes, they did. Yes, they are. Yes, it is what it is. Close the door, please. So, guys, I think now that we got this one, I hope this is some sort of turning point. I thought it was to the last 5 minutes. I still have that thing in my head about them struggling and psychologically to close a game out like that worries me. But hey, look, it was 5-1. We knew we had a safe lead. But in this league, this is a tough league. Anywhere you go, you can lose or win. Night to night. I mean, I'm sure, guys, we're going to look at the 16 games on the schedule today, and we're going to look at least 5 or 6 of them and shake our head and say, oh my goodness, it's just the way it goes in this league. It's night to night. So I'm happy the boys won. I'm sure most of you are relieved too. At the same time, I'm sure, I can't imagine if how stressed some of you must have been when they made it 5-4 and then got a power play. I can only imagine the cursing and swearing in the city of Buffalo. If I could hear it, I'm sure I could hear it from Montreal, guys. Yeah, it was, oof. When that happened at the end, I was so like ready to like just break my computer. I was so mad. So mad. But I was thinking, test. It's just a test. They got to close it out. It's a test. Let's close out this game. And they did, you know. I mean, there was only so much time left, but whoa, were they mad. And I was happy Tage got the empty netter too, guys. We need him to get rolling, him and Tuck. This is really good tonight what happened. It's not just the win. You guys know it. Luukkonen looked good for 55 minutes. Luukkonen looked amazing in this game. The last 5 minutes, he did the Luukkonen thing at the end, but especially the last goal. He never should have let that one in. But, you know, if it wasn't for Luukkonen, we probably wouldn't have won this game. So can I really bitch about Luukkonen? No. That guy kept us in early. And then, you know, Tuck finally scored. You could see the relief there. And then Tage. And for him to get an empty netter, I was just hoping Dahlin would pop one in tonight too. That's what I was hoping. But didn't happen yet. So Dahlin's due for one, guys. He is due for one. Okay. That's it. I'm going to leave it there for the night. Let you guys have your evening. Get this edited out to you and let you guys celebrate a bit. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it because it's been a rough start to this season. We have to enjoy these moments while we have them and hope that they stretch out now. Let's hope that we get on some sort of run. Like, I just want to see the Sabres win 4 or 5 in a row. As soon as they do that, I think all of us will be like, okay, they're here. You know, they're here. So. Too much, guys. Too much on my nerves tonight. So I'm going to go relax. I'm going to go watch TV. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.